The early morning sun cast a warm golden glow over the quiet city park. Dewdrops glistened on the grass like 1,000 tiny crystals, and the gentle chirping of birds filled the air. On an old but clean park bench, a man sat calmly. He was a veteran, a single dad, wearing his usual rugged jacket with faint military patches still visible on the sleeve. His face held the wisdom of past struggles, but his eyes were peaceful as he enjoyed the fresh air, thinking of his daughter at home. The coffee cup in his hands was warm, and the distant sound of children laughing brought a faint smile to his lips. He was lost in this moment of peace when a faint tapping sound broke the silence. It grew slightly louder, drawing his attention. To his right, a little girl was slowly making her way toward him, using a small crutch for support. One of her legs had been replaced by a prosthetic. Her dress was simple but clean, though she looked tired and pale. Her eyes, however, were full of a touching innocence. She stood quietly near the bench, hesitating for a moment before whispering, her voice trembling with shyness, "Can I sit here just for a minute?" The veteran smiled gently. "Of course," he replied softly, moving aside to make room for her. The girl slowly sat down, letting out a small sigh of relief. The veteran noticed her prosthetic leg but remained respectful and calm, not wanting to make her uncomfortable. She avoided eye contact at first, her hands nervously playing with the fabric of her dress. "Are you okay?" he asked gently. She gave a small nod but didn't speak. A quiet moment passed between them, the breeze rustling the leaves in the trees above. Finally, the girl looked up at him, and her eyes revealed a deep sadness. "People stare at me," she muttered, her voice barely audible. "They think I'm strange." The veteran shook his head, his expression warm and reassuring. "Not strange," he said. "You're brave." She blinked in surprise. "Brave?" She repeated quietly, as if she'd never heard the word applied to herself. He nodded. He explained to her that bravery comes in many forms. He told her how soldiers fight battles on distant fields, and how she fights her own battle every single day, right here. The girl listened intently, her eyes softening. As the wind gently lifted her hair, he saw a flicker of something new in her expression, a tiny spark of confidence. "You're beautiful," he said, his voice filled with sincerity. A soft gasp escaped her lips. It seemed no one had ever said that to her before. A shy smile touched her face. "Thank you," she whispered. Her shoulders, once tense, began to relax. For the first time she felt safe. The veteran looked ahead at the trees, where sunlight danced between the leaves. "Beauty isn't about legs or looks," he added, his voice steady and kind. "It's about courage. It's in the heart." Each word seemed to land perfectly, like a healing balm. She told him she had lost her leg in an accident caused by a drunk driver. Her mother still cried about it sometimes, and she tried her best to be strong for her. The veteran nodded with deep empathy. He shared that he had lost friends in the war, that pain is a part of life, but strength comes from how we choose to move forward. For the first time, the little girl felt truly understood. Her gaze drifted to two butterflies fluttering around a blooming flower. The simple, beautiful scene brought another smile to her face. Seeing her brighten up warmed the veteran's heart. She asked if he had children, and he told her about his daughter, who loved to draw butterflies. This made the little girl giggle softly. Her sadness was slowly fading, replaced by a childlike excitement as she watched a squirrel jump onto a nearby branch. Resting her hands calmly in her lap, she looked at him with a new light in her eyes. "Do you think I can be strong like you?" she asked. The veteran's smile deepened. "You already are," he replied with unshakable confidence. Hope shone in her eyes, She glanced down at her prosthetic leg, and for the first time she didn't feel a trace of shame. She sat up a little straighter, her posture proud. Just then, a woman's voice called out from a distance, "Lily, where are you?" "That's my mom," the girl said, turning her head. As she slowly stood up with her crutch, the veteran reached out to support her arm. But she smiled and said, "I can manage." Her newfound confidence was radiant. Her mother approached, her face etched with worry, but it softened when she saw her daughter's bright, smiling face. The mother thanked the veteran, and Lily waved goodbye. "You made me feel beautiful," she said, her voice clear and strong. The veteran's heart swelled. "Always remember that," he replied warmly. He watched as Lily walked away with more confidence than before, her mother holding her hand gently as they headed for the park exit. The sunlight glowed behind them, and a profound sense of peace settled over the park. Moments like these healed him too. He sat back on the bench, taking a deep breath of gratitude. His heart felt lighter. Sipping the last of his coffee, he thought about the girl's courage and the true meaning of beauty. He whispered a small prayer for her, feeling a renewed hope for humanity. As the park began to fill with more families, he stood up, stretched, and looked one last time toward the exit, smiling at the memory of Lily's brave heart. He started his walk home, feeling fulfilled, grateful for another chance to make a difference. His footsteps echoed softly on the path as a new day, born of kindness, began. If this story touched your heart, please help us spread kindness by liking and sharing this video. Every share can brighten someone's day, just like the veteran brightened Lily's. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Kindness Quest, for more inspiring stories that prove a little compassion can change the world. Thank you for watching.